Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk about Father's Day. You know, it's Happy Father's Day to some, and today is Bad Father's Day. Why is it bad? Because it's the day that their consciences are judging them. Today is the day that many hearts are beating, many hearts are pounding, because they have not been role models to their family. Being a father is not just being a male. It's not just being somebody that gives birth to children, but being a father is one who nurtures. It's one who upbrings. It's one who instills models. It's one who gives a child a future. That's what it means to be a father. You know, today they are celebrating Father's Day, but many people are not aware, not because they are not aware, but they are conscious somewhere in the back of their mind that they got hurt by their father. How many people can look into their eyes of their father today and say, Father, you've been the best daddy ever. You've been the role model. You gave me a future. Just some can do it. Others don't even know where their fathers are. Others were abandoned by their fathers. Others, they saw how their father ill-treated their mother. And so they got emotionally destroyed before adulthood. I want to talk about fathers today. Today is the day that many of them are regretting. Some of them have done harms and that are so disastrous that it is really hard to repair what they have done to their children, they have done to their fathers. The most ages where they start to regret is when they turn 50, 60. That is when they start calling to mind the things that they miss to do, the moments that they miss to share with their family, the virtues that they miss to instill into their family and their loved ones. Fatherhood means you are the leader of the house. You are not the leader because you wear pants or you just bring money into the house. It means you are the one that has the vision for the family. Every family must have a vision. You are the one who masters the family. You are the one who teaches the wife what is her role. You are the one who gives a role model. If you don't show an example to a woman, how do you expect the woman to obey you? The Bible tells us about Adam and Eve. God invested power and authority in the hands of Adam, but he was careless with his role and he allowed Eve to be deceived. If you don't take your place in the house like a man, then your family has no future. I'm just calling on the fathers today. Many children are still being destroyed. We are praying that these errors should not repeat themselves next year. We are calling on the men, raise up young boys, teach them virtue, tell them where you fell, tell them your mistake and help them not to fall. We don't want young boys, instead of getting married, to women of character, to women of virtue, women of value, women who will give them a great destiny, to be running after women who will destroy them. Marriage is not just about the beauty. It's not about the money people make. It is about somebody that will take you there. Somebody that will give you an expected end. Somebody that will be there by you, who will raise up children that will be world changers. Many people today drop out from school. Many people today have education because their parents were just giving birth to children that they could not invest any dime in the upkeep of the children. The world has changed. The world is not just comfortable with half education. Half education doesn't sell. In fact, if you give half education, it means you are destroying the life. The children don't have any future. And you will give birth to so many children. And not only that, you give birth to children out of wedlock. Before you are married, you already have so many children in different places. Men, we are begging you. You are not just destroying your life, but you are destroying the life of those children. You are destroying their future. You don't want children who will be out there and are jobless. Children who will be out there and are laborers and are slaves. We are calling on the men. And I'm using this opportunity to tell people that even though you may be female and you think you are a man, you are not a man. A man is not, a woman can never be a man because she feels like she's a man. A woman is a woman. If you were born with a female genitalia, you remain a female. In God's definition, in social definition, in the standard of this world, because you feel like a man doesn't make you a man. You are not a man. You are a woman. And the same to a man. If you feel like you are a woman, I now see why some of them say that they can't be men, because they don't want to take the responsibility of a man, they want to be like woman, but you can never be. I'm urging all the men, please, don't divorce. Help to solve the situation in the house. Let anything not just lead you to divorce. Why? You have it in mind because if you divorce, there's another lady out there. There's another one that you bring. Do you know who that lady is? Do you know if that person can destroy you? I am just giving you this thing. This divorce is disastrous. Divorce is separating two, and is separating one to make two. And every time you cut one to make two, there must be wounds. There must be bleeding. And it will not just affect you or the woman whose life you are destroying, or the partner whose life you are destroying, but it will trickle down to the children. So this is an urge for our men. This is our urge for our men to be leaders, to be role model. Treat your wives with respectably. Treat your family. Even some of your children don't have respect for you because they cannot point into your eye and say that was the best father. They cannot point into their fathers. They cannot say that my mother had the best husband. They are ashamed of you. Men, please rise up. Stop running around girls. Stop running about women and think about leaving a legacy for your children. God said that he will bless Abraham with children because he knows Abraham will be able to train them in the way of God. How many men sit down and train up their children? Tell them what life is all about. Instill values. How many men sit down to even educate their children? How many men are in church today? How many men take their children to church? Men on Sunday, that is when they are sleeping. On Sunday, that is when they are footballing. That is where they go for their special sports. That is where they go clubbing or for brunch. That is where they go to jobs on Sunday. Why can't you take your children to church and ask the teacher to teach them? Ask the preacher to teach them. It is your responsibility, man. Stop hurting our generation. Stop hurting. If you can't take care of a child, don't give birth to a child. If you will not take care of a woman, don't marry. Marriage is easy, but it needs maintenance. Marriage is a covenant by God. If you feel you can't keep up to God's standard, don't take a woman in your house. Neither don't give birth to children. And I'm begging you this day, some children, you are so hurt by what your parents did to you. I pray you and I pray God to soften your heart to forgive your father. And fathers today, some of you have not had Father's Day. You know what you've done. Why can't you go on your knees and start begging some children and ask them for forgiveness and tell them that you've not been there for them? Some of you deliberately committed crimes and you are in jail, and the child was being raised by a single mother. What do you expect a single mother to do to a child? And what do you expect one person to do in the child's life? God did not institute it that way. That is why when Joseph was about to trash Mary, when Mary was with child by the Holy Spirit, an angel appeared in the dream at night and told Joseph that don't do away with Mary, don't put away, because God did not want Mary to grow up without an umbrella of a father. Every child needs a father. Every woman needs a good man. Be a father. When you are that good father, when you are that good husband, when you are that respectable leader, that role model, that courageous father, I'm saying that stubborn wife will obey you. That stubborn wife will listen to you. That stubborn wife will respect you. You have a role to play. Be the head of your family. Don't be the bottom. Don't be a tax master. Don't be the cause of the problem, but be a role model. Be an example. God bless you this day. Happy Father's Day.